Hi Pisces, how are you doing, my lovelies? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe and sound. And this is going to be a July reading for just all of the Pisces. This is a general reading, so of course, take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. And it might not actually make sense in the beginning of the month, but yes, we take this opportunity to get a glimpse of what's to come, and also any guidance that we can make use of. At the same time, if we feel like this is not where we want to be, we can also try and shift our energy so that we can invite something new. Okay, so it is entirely in your hands. Don't ever forget that you do have free will. Now in June we had two eclipses, one in the sign of Cancer and the other in Sagittarius, and we have another eclipse coming up in July on the 5th, so that's going to be pretty big. Okay, and that's also in the sign of Capricorn. Yeah, so eclipses are all about endings and new beginnings. Sometimes they can bring about a bit of a shock to the system because these are probably unexpected shifts or changes happening, but it's actually like a cleansing of the palette. So I would see them as a positive phenomenon. Okay, but yes, ultimately, like I said, we all have free will and we can decide on what shape our destiny we want to create. Okay, so we've got the 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck, and let's see, at the bottom of this deck we have the 7th chakra archangel Uriel. Beautiful. We've got wind activation at the bottom of this deck, and we've got clean it up. So I was just talking about that cleansing and purging energy that comes through with each eclipse. And tens are also about either endings or culmination of something, where something has reached its full potential and it's time for a new beginning to take place. Okay, so I am feeling strongly like you're getting some kind of an insight, especially, okay, once you're clearing your mental space from anything that doesn't belong there. This could be old belief systems, this could be old patterns, old habits. Once that cleanses and once you create a space for something new, that's when I think all of these insights will start flowing through very, very quickly. Okay, now we've got fog veils. Yeah, that's what's happening currently, I suppose. We've got invocation, ceremony, anxiety. We've got a leg up and yang. Okay, so a bit of a mixed energy here. You could be too much in your head. Okay, that could actually be preventing you from getting those downloads, getting insight from the universe, from your spirit team, from your guides, whoever it is that you connect to. And that is being called for here, for you to connect more deeply to your spirit team, so that you can actually be able to even listen to your intuition. Because when our mind is foggy, when things are unclear, we need to, it's a bit of a paradox. When things are unclear in our external environment, that's when we need to tap into our intuition all the more. And what happens is that we fall into this very 3D susceptible energy of anxiety, and that blocks our mind further, and it prevents us from actually listening to our intuition, which we really need to at that time. I definitely feel like your spirit team, your guides are here to help you, to give you a leg up, to give you a helping hand in this situation, and to help you move forward, to help you get something going, to get something in momentum, okay, and take some action towards the right direction. That is coming through very strongly. So try not to be in that energy of just anxiety, because if you do ask for help, they are going to send help to you. This could be in the form of guidance from somebody whose opinion or whose advice you value, or it could just be your spirit guides, your team, basically giving you those downloads or giving you that those signs or synchronicities that you're looking for to get an idea of how to go about, okay, your situation, or what should be the next step. Alright, so let's start with your reading. Got the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. We've got Judgment, the 10 of Pentacles, another 10, the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Sun, the 4 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Nice. And now we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is again the advice from Spirit to not let your mind be dominant in any way, and to have that clarity of mind that is very, very essential for you this month. I think it's because of all this Neptune retrograde and of course Mercury retrograde that is going on till the 12th, I believe, of July, that a lot of us are feeling this sense of fogginess, this sense of, muddiness, and that could prevent us from really taking good decisions in our lives and to get clarity about our situation. And the Queen of Swords is not someone who lacks clarity at all. She's very firm, she's very, very assertive, she can be a bit blunt, okay, but in this case, in this context, I feel like it talks about clarity of vision, clarity of mind, and of speech. So you mean what you say and you say what you mean, okay, that's coming through. Now you've got the 10 of Pentacles in the center of your reading. That's looking really positive, but there is some kind of a financial decision, major decision to do with your finances, with your career perhaps, or the long-term prospects of your career. I feel that is coming through. So you've got the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Cups in the first row. I need to get one card here as a clarification. What is okay? We've got the Hierophant. Okay, yeah. So this could have something to do with a commitment, okay? A commitment in terms of a relationship or something that you feel deeply connected to, very emotionally connected to, and that is a very Piscean energy, isn't it? And I feel like things are actually gaining momentum in this month, and there could be some travel involved, there could be a lot of messages coming in, which might actually, for some of you, this could have something to do with an ex, okay? Maybe you receive a lot of messages and communication from somebody from the past who you at some point may have felt committed to, or you may have felt like the strong bond with, okay? So that could be coming through. For others of you, you are actually like reminiscing about the past, and maybe that goes out of hand, so watch out for that, okay? We are in Mercury retrograde period, so yes, there is a possibility of someone from the past showing up, or maybe just randomly messaging you, and you I'm hearing try not to go into that anxious mode because of that energy, okay? If it's too much to take, please make a judgment call about it, and that is coming through with the Judgment as well, okay? For others of you, you are actually connecting back or connecting more deeply with your soulmate or with somebody who you are in a relationship with, and this could be a fellow water sign, or this could just be your own energy. This could also be a Taurus, okay? But there is talk of commitment, there is talk of strengthening of the bond, or a deeper sense of like I said, commitment, or just probably formalizing it in some way, okay? That could be possible. For others of you, I feel like this could also have something to do with a work situation, okay? So you could be getting, like, if you've missed some kind of an opportunity in the past, it could be coming back to you. That is quite possible, and this could be a contract or an agreement with like a company that is coming through, okay? Because both of these cards actually suggest like the return of the past. I usually don't say that with the Six of Cups, because that's more of a sweet, karmic, soulmate kind of an energy, and it's also about like reminiscing, about nostalgia. But the Judgment card is here, so that could definitely be someone or something coming back from the past, okay? And if this is a work opportunity, this is looking really, really positive. This could be actually bringing in the required money or the required finances for you to move forward and to build a strong foundation for yourself financially, okay? That is coming through very, very strongly. That anxiety also could be in relation to this big decision that you need to make. Whatever this decision is, it's life-changing. It's not something that is like, you can easily walk away from or easily change overnight. This is something that's going to affect you for a long period of time, I feel. And that fogginess could be maybe a bit of a miscommunication, or not having all the information at hand. But I do feel like it is gonna come, okay? Especially with the Sun, whatever that missing information is or miscommunication is, it's going to be resolved, I feel, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles with the Judgment here is suggesting that there is some big decision that needs to be made, and you are going to actually consider the past, the present, and the future whilst making this judgment call, whilst making this decision. And it's definitely going to have an impact on either your career and your finances in terms of your long-term goals, or in terms of your relationship, okay? Is there potential for it to reach the Ten of Pentacles, which is like, you could say like the happy family, the culmination and very steady, strong, secure foundation, okay, of a relationship. Then we've got the Sun, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I want to get one card for the Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify. Okay. We've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there is some offer coming in, but we've got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So this could be two things, okay? One is that you're feeling this inertia and you're not really feeling up to it to take action, okay? Which is why you're being called to, you're being advised to do that. Secondly, your intuition is screaming at you and you're not actually paying attention to it, okay? And the reason being that you are probably in this devil energy of maybe some kind of limitations that you've set for yourself, or a fear that is preventing you from taking that opportunity, because there is definitely some kind of offer coming your way. And in terms of the possibilities it could have for you, wow, this looks really, really positive. We've got the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, so this could really bring in a lot of stability and security in your life. And not just that, it is like a heartfelt offer as well. But for some reason I feel like you're not too keen on this, or you might not feel like you have the energy to go after it, okay? that could be the case. There could be like just some lethargy or some inertia set in. But for those of you who are relating to the relationship aspect, especially someone coming back from the past, like an ex, that could be one reason why you're not considering this offer, because you are not too sure. Okay? Or you might feel like this is not something that is healthy, or this is not something that's going to bring me this 10 of Pentacles, and that's the reason why you're in two minds about whether you want to accept this offer or not. Okay, that could be the case for those of you who are resonating with that message. But if it is some kind of a career opportunity or a business opportunity or something that shows up out of the blue, I feel, and especially it could be like an opportunity you might have missed in the past, I feel like this time it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity, a lot of reason to celebrate, to be happy, to be joyful, and it's also going to bring in the right amount of security and money. Okay, money prospects are looking very, very good this month. So if you're worried about that, I don't feel like you need to worry. Okay, I feel that you might be a little worried about whether this is gonna bring you enough stability and security or not, and that's also your central theme for the month. That's your consideration, that is your basis for making all your decisions, I feel. But this is going to be slow but steady progress. It's going to be steady income for the long term, I feel. And it's also likely to be something that you feel inclined towards, like in terms of fulfillment, okay, emotional fulfillment. But there is that hesitance to move forward with it initially, and that could be the devil energy of fear, perhaps. Okay, so what is the, let me get one more card as to what you can expect in terms of this offer that is coming your way. Okay, wow. I'm not even kidding. You got the 7 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Wands. So this is definitely stable. Whatever's coming through. Actually, your advice also is to bring your guards down and to actually accept it, and to, it's a rite of passage basically. Okay, it's leading you to something that is stable and something that is going to bring you some kind of an achievement as well, okay, or some reason to celebrate for sure. So let's see, what is the advice for Pisces, please? One card as advice for Pisces, please. What is the advice for Pisces? Overall advice for Pisces. Okay, we've got the 3 of Wands, another Wands card. And she's looking right at the 4 of Wands, interestingly. And the Knight of Wands. Pisces, your action. Your advice is to take action. Okay? Take action. I cannot say that enough. And to go on this adventure, it might feel like you're not up to it at the moment because of some blues that you may be having from the recent past. But your advice is also not to self-sabotage, okay? To not let yourself, I'm hearing, don't play small first of all, okay? And don't deceive yourself out of a perfectly good opportunity because you're feeling like, I'm not sure, I don't know if I'm up to it, I don't know if this is for me, I don't know if it's good enough, blah blah blah. Don't let all that negative talk and anxiety pull you down, okay? Because this is looking really positive and very action packed as well, and that's perhaps why you're dreading it in a way, because you need to take action and you need to probably take a risk as well here, okay? There is adventure involved, there is probably even travel involved, but it is definitely worth the risk, I feel, because you're moving from the 3 to the 4 of wands, which is the structure, the stability, and the achievement. Okay, so that milestone that you're waiting for. So that was your reading, Pisces. Very interesting, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I am wishing you all the very best for the month ahead. I hope you have a fabulous month ahead. Do take care of yourself, and yeah, I'll see you later. God bless. Bye bye.